As crazy as this might be, as crazy as this might sound, because it doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good, but it's the truth. It's the fucking truth, man. Women don't like good, honest men. They literally don't. Women are chaotic, bro. Even the ones that act good, chaotic. If you tell a woman, do you like a good, honest man? Or do you like a guy who's a liar, who just lies to you and makes you feel good? You know what they're going to say? Oh, I like the good, honest man. I like a man who's honest, who knows how to communicate and all this stuff. The truth is, that is not the truth. What women say and what women do are two different things. We know this much. But I'm going to break this down further in a detail. I have been the good, honest man that wants to do things the right way because you think at one point in your life that's what they want. And you're keen on making that happen. Like, yeah, you're going to be a good man. You're going to be a solid man. You guys are going to do things the right way. You guys are going to have a family, all this stuff. Sounds right. It sounds right. It sounds good. It doesn't sound too good to be the opposite. It doesn't sound too good to be a liar. To be someone who is kind of holding back, who's mysterious, who doesn't give away answers, who's kind of just like leaving some question marks. Doesn't sound too good to be that kind of a guy. Here's the truth. When you're that kind of a guy, you're going to see your success astronomically increase. And you don't have to be like a hardcore liar. But you can tell a few little, they might ask questions you might not answer correctly to leave the mystery. So, when you leave mystery with women, they're always going to be coming back to solve what they need to solve. Because they're dealing with a guy that's very hard to get. They can't figure this guy out. This guy's not like the rest of these other quote-unquote good men who's just being honest. These women, bro, these guys expose themselves. These women know that they're easily accessible. These women know they could have those guys like this. They just know it. That kills everything. But the guy who's mysterious, the guy who's thriving in life, the guy who does not care, the guy who tells a few lies here and there, not to just lie to lie, it's just they're going to ask you questions sometimes and you might not answer fully correctly. Are you dealing with other women? No, just no. And you might be. You might be. So, that's what I mean. You're leaving mystery. They can't figure you out. They can't figure out what's going on. But they like you. They don't like the guy who they know that who just comes, makes it so easily. And these girls know how attracted these guys are to them. It's all killed. There was no... They had to put no effort in. Effortless. When you effortlessly... And you might think, it's not even about simping sometimes, bro. You might be the best catch. There might be a guy who's lesser than you, who a woman is more attracted to because of the energy and the demeanor. You might think, oh, I'm this high quality guy. I can just reveal my interest in all this stuff and it's going to be fine because look at who I am. Wrong. You can get a guy who's less attractive, who's mysterious. These women is going to be more intrigued by this guy than a guy who on paper is way better. You have to be bad to some degree, man. I'm not saying be the baddest dude out here. You have to be mysterious. You have to tell a few lies. You just have to be stuck in your own ways as a man. It's all about you, bro. It's all about yourself. This is the world we're in, unfortunately. And maybe once you're actually in a relationship and stuff like that, like things aren't going to be so mysterious and stuff. But when attracting women, absolutely, it is. You don't want to give off nothing, bro. You don't want to make it seem like you're chasing her. You don't want to make it seem like you're trying to make shit happen with her. You don't want to do it. You want to talk to her, and you want to let time go on. It don't matter who else she's talking to. It doesn't matter. You just want to let time go on while staying in touch. And you can deal with as many women as you want. As many as you want. That's the thing. So you have to view this in a long-term lens and stop trying to make a relationship happen with a woman. Don't even think about it, bro. Have a woman try to make a relationship happen with you. Not you trying to make it happen with her. You not trying to set up all these dates and trying to get something going. Do not do that. Don't do it. Thank me later. Don't do it. Keep focusing day to day on the tasks at hand, the things you're doing. Eventually, bro, these women is going to try to set something up with you. Swear to God. And you guys might think, oh, well, I'm not just going to give her all this attention and stuff like that and then have nothing happen and blah, blah, blah. Bro, the sad reality is you're going to have to. You can't just not talk to none. You're going to have some form of communication going on with some women. It doesn't mean you're spending hours every day talking to them. A few messages here and there as a bunch of hours go on. It's not going to ruin your life, bro. It's not going to take up much of your time. What I do is, when I have that downtime, when I have that second, when I'm warming something up in the microwave, when I drive my car somewhere and I park at my destination, you can hit them back. When you're in the gym and you did a heavy ass set and you need like a 5-minute break because you just did a heavy ass set, hit them back. If you're doing more cardio based stuff and stuff like that, then they're going to have to wait a little bit because you're taking less breaks. Or if the sets you're doing aren't that heavy, there's less breaks. It's when you can, bro. It's when you can. It's not a waste of time. Like, it's just, you just do it to do it. It's not that big of a deal. It's putting in work, bro. It is work. It's extra work. But if you want success as a man, you have to be willing to put in work. Bro, for all the work you put in as a man, you're going to get about 1/8 of what you feel you deserve to have from all the work you're putting in. That's the cold hard truth. Only later on does the results come. You have to be okay with putting in a boatload of work, having a very low ROI for a long time, and you just got to be okay with putting in work and some things not panning out. It's not the end of the world. And it's not a big deal. So that's the mindset you guys have to have. You have to have this mindset. If you don't, you're going to get crushed. If you don't, you're just in the wrong state of mind. And that's what's killing you in the first place. So many guys struggle with this, man. So many guys. So with these women, bro, you got to leave the mystery. And do not tell it how it is. That's for a relationship. Allow a woman to be a woman. Allow her, because bro, if a woman wants to act properly and correctly, she will. She will. It's the same thing with you, bro. If you want to stop being so cold with some of these women you deal with, you would. You would be more caring. You would be more open. You would do all those things to actually build a relationship. Because let's be real, bro. If you're going to build a relationship, you're not going to be so cold. Neither will a woman. Will a woman. That's not what a relationship is based off of. But bro, if you're just talking to a girl, you're not in a relationship. It's not a relationship. So that's the thing. And even in a relationship sometimes, bro, it's like it's not all perfectly, it's not this perfect connection 24/7. There's going to be times where she acts up. There's going to be times where you might get a bit colder at times and stuff like that. Nobody's perfect. And sometimes you got to throw a little wrench in here and there. A lot of guys are like, oh man, well, I was in this relationship and I was acting this way and then she pulled back and she left me, bro. Well, you probably did it too much. You almost have to be able to read the room. If you cannot read the room as a man, if you cannot read the woman you're with, you're going to struggle. That's why so many women leave so many men. It's because the men cannot read the room. You cannot read the woman you're with. You cannot pick up on certain things. And some of you might say, well, I'm not a mind reader and all this shit. It's not that you have to read every little single detail to everything. You just have to be good for the most part at reading some things. Like she might be in a mood where she don't even want your attention right now. She don't even want you to come near her and you're just trying to be more affectionate and stuff. You have to be able to read the mood she's in and not do some stupid shit like that, because that's going to make her lose a serious amount of attraction to you. You know what I'm saying? If a woman pulls back, you have to pull back as well. You have to be able to read that. If a woman pulls back, you don't go in further. If she's going this way, you don't come this way. If she goes this way, you go that way too. It's all good. That's going to give her that space. And it's going to want her, it's going to give her time for her to want you to come back closer when she wants to get closer. That's the thing. You have to be able to read the room. And a lot of guys can't do this. And the guy who decides to be a quote-unquote good guy is going to do some stupid shit like that and he's going to get left. And you might think to yourself, man, I did all the right things. I was so good to her. I was so loving to her. I was so kind to her. I did everything for her, blah, blah, blah. None of that matters, bro. You didn't read the room. You did not read the room. That's where you effed up. Some guys, bro, are just unself-aware and just cannot read a room to save their fucking life. So that's where things go wrong. That is where things go wrong, and that's why women like mysterious men who tell a few lies here and there. You're just being yourself. You're not too connected. You're not too cold and detached. But you're not all the way in. It's just like you're just being yourself. Like you kind of like her. Sure. I kind of like her, sure. But I also like myself in my own life too. That's what they actually want. They don't want a guy who likes him too much, bro. I was talking to a girl. And she was with a good guy before. Athlete. And you know what she told me? The reason it ended and the reason I broke up with this guy is because he was too obsessed with me. He liked me too much. Too much. Always saying, like saying too much, doing too much. If you know how to give a woman space, you'll do very well. Because you're kind of making her earn your attention in a way. If you give this woman space. She comes to you when she wants. That's what you have to be, bro. Men don't understand. At the end of the day, you have to be a woman's rock. That's all you have to be. Just the guy that's there. You have to be just the guy who's there that she can come to, bro. And you don't really care, bro. You don't care when she comes or goes or whatever she's doing. You're there to solve problems, bro. You're there to be that guy. You're not there to try to get love from her and try to have this connection with her and all this love with her. Let her want to do those things, and you can moderately from time to time on Valentine's get her some flowers. Take her out. And then right back to your shit, bro. It's not about thinking about that stuff too much and doing it too much and overdoing it because they lose attraction. It just becomes too much. So that's the thing, man. Guys would have much more success if they could just read the room and understand where a woman is at in her energy. Much more success. So I hope this video could help. And I just wish more of you guys would understand that women don't like the good, honest men. On paper, it sounds right. It sounds good. Even to a woman to say this, they're still going to be like, oh no, we like a good man. You can't listen to them, bro. You cannot listen to them. They hate nice men. They hate nice guys. They hate guys who's trying to make things right, who's doing all those things. You just have to not care. You just have to not care. You have to be a non-caring, nonchalant man. You're just a dude, bro. You're not supposed to overly care. If she comes to you, she comes to you, whatever. You don't treat her bad, but you're not too nice to her. You don't treat her too good either. It's just like, whatever. I'm telling you this right now, bro. This is how it actually is, and it's not rocket science. So, yeah, that's pretty much it with this video. If you guys only understood this deeper, bro, you'd have much more success. Much more success. Just let things be, bro. Just let things be. Let her come when she comes. Let her go when she goes. You shouldn't even notice it. That's how much you should not give. You shouldn't even notice it. At all. And if you notice these things too much and you care too much and you noticed, oh my God, she didn't text me for a day, you're in the wrong headspace. You're in the wrong headspace. I know what it's like to be in that headspace. You're in the wrong headspace. You're thinking of the wrong shit. And everything is going to because of your mindset. Get rid of it. Keep living life, bro. Things are going to just take its place. Things find a way to just come together sometimes. So I hope this video could help. That is it with this one today, guys. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Come follow me on Instagram, the exact same username as here on YouTube. And with that being said, God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.